Welcome back. The first episode was received incredibly well, so thank you very much for that. And if you have watched it and you've come over here, then thank you again. Another thing I need to address is that I said in that video that I was going to have it out for 5 PM the following day. I didn't at the point realise that would have meant that I needed that recorded at that exact moment. So as of recording, I'm already 50 minutes late, so sorry. And thirdly, if you are looking forward to the save and what we do, because I have yet to run you through the finances, which I'm going to do at the start of this episode, really. But if you're looking forward to it and the adventure, then do me a favour of liking and subscribing, showing your support on the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. But let's go and have a look at the monstrosity of our finances. Episode number 2. We have, firstly, before jumping into anything, we got the mini badges. I haven't sorted out the names yet. I don't know if that's going to be sorted out, but we got the little badges at least, so we know who these people are, which is the main thing. And currently, our balance is shown at £6 million, which, I've got to be honest, when I noticed it, I was a little bit concerned about, because I was thinking that the game just wasn't aware of it, or the mass amounts of debt, which would have surprised me a lot. But fear not, because they are on here. We're currently sat with a net debt of £954 million. So in euros, that's easily over £1 billion. Disgraceful. That's broke down into two main parts of a bank loan comprising of 654 million, of which we've got 294 remaining, and we're paying 2.7 million a month on that. It's due to end in 9 years. And then also we have a bank loan repayments as well, which appears to be just a secondary bank loan, which has recently been taken out for just a little £500 million, just a little bit of money. We're paying 2.6 million a month on that one, with interest of 109 million. The bank are making bank, funnily enough, from that. And then we've got two smaller ones: a state loan of 26 million remaining from 47, and then just a bank loan again of a really small amount, which is ridiculous to say, of 22 million. So I'm not sure what this is for. I'd like to know, but I don't think that's anything they're going to divulge to me. But no, our transfer debt is 9 million in the black, because it's debt and it's negative, which means it's actually positive. So we're owed money, which is good. So finances are ropey, shall we say the least. But we're working towards fixing that, or at least getting some big old money into the club. And I suppose a nice little segue is to take us into the transfers, of which there have been none. Literally nothing. I haven't done anything. I tried my best. Nothing. I had Matteo Masaccio lined up to come in at centre-back, who I thought was going to be a really good signing. He would allow me to sell one of the other centre-backs for a little bit of money. He'll be more than adequate cover. It didn't work. Didn't have enough money to sign him. I needed 300 grand to complete the deal. Just didn't have it. So he's not joined. I have still tried to sell people. And that's not gone through either. We have Sevilla in this episode on the 15th. And then to finish off the episode, actually, I think we're going to go and do the transfer deadline day, which I know is only going to push me to be even later releasing this video. But it's half the fun, isn't it? Another little bit of interest, transfer-wise. Frankie de Jong. He's having a few people sniffing about. It's only Man UFC at the moment. But I might let him go. I know it's daft. He's one of the best players at the club. Probably is the best player at the club. But if we can double his value, then I'll be over the moon. If we can get 140 million, then happy days. And here we are. Our first game of 2022. The suggested 11 has Ter Stegen, Dest, Araujo, Peak, Alba, Serginho. Serginho? Who's that? Serginho Dest. He's playing twice. We've got Sergio Busquets playing behind De Jong and Roberto. And then the top three of Memphis, Braithwaite and Baldy. I'll have a little butchers, see if there's anything I've got here that I want to have a look at. Fatty's out for 9 days to 3 weeks. He's not fit to play, so I don't know why he's even on the bench. Obviously, we're missing Griezmann, Trincao, and Pjanic. Not too fussed. Griezmann would have been helpful, but also those wages are pretty daft. And then the other fellas are injured, as we're aware of. I think, to be honest, that's probably the best that we're going to get from these guys. The only thing we could do possibly is throw Gavi in, and it frees us to push Roberto slightly further forward, but we've just not got any players. Oh, Depay can only play 45 minutes. This is going to be fun. We've got the same screen. Have they actually ordered the players properly on here? It appears that they have, or at least for this formation. They seem to be in an area, in an order that makes sense for their formation, which is helpful. We're few players short because we just physically don't have them, which isn't great. Delaney's moved over to Sevilla. I forgot that, or I missed that, should I say? Decent little squad they've got on the go. Got to be honest, I'm going to get rid of this as soon as I can. I absolutely hate the what they call broadcast interviews. I'm just not fussed. We'll just smash them. Get out. Right. Formation. We've seen it. We know what ours is. It's all right. The front three is questionable. Their formation, they're going with the same formation. And, I mean, Suso, Oscar, pretty decent team, Sevilla, are there? No pushovers. So hopefully, for our first game, we'll manage to scoop ourselves a win. There's a thrown on the left-hand side for Barcelona. Alba to Memphis. Back to Roberto. Good ball in. How has that not gone in? I don't know how he's managed it. Are they going to sort the replay out so we can actually see, or are we going to have this dodgy angle? It appears that we're just going to have this angle, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. If we could see it or if we couldn't see it, doesn't mean a thing for us, does it really? What a header. Gerard Piqué getting the first post-Messi era goal for us. Cracking corner as well from Memphis. Have a look at this. These shorts are horrendous. This whole kit is questionable. It's just not great. I'm not a fan. The colour scheme's a bit iffy as well. I just don't know. Their third kit is beautiful. I am a massive fan of that third kit. Pretty tasty. We are nearly at half-time. Memphis has played as much of this game that the doctor recommended he should do, so I feel like I should take him off. But I don't know how or in what situation or capacity I'm going to be able to do so. Do you know what? We're massive fans of Coutinho. Let's bring him on and definitely not sacrifice him at the risk of injuring Depay further. Not going to make any further subs. Probably look around the 66, 70 minute mark. We'll drop some praise on them. They're doing well. Just coming up to 60 minutes. We are... I'd say we're in control. Definitely so. But it's only one goal though, that's the thing. Coutinho's putting the ball short to Braithwaite. He heads it all the way back to the centre circle for some reason. Dest picks up that ball. Heads out towards the right-hand side. Decent tackle from El Nesri? I'm not sure how to pronounce that, I've got to be honest. Sergio, Balde, Coutinho. He's got a man on the outside. Does eventually get it to Alba. Braithwaite's made a little run in the middle. Owen has been tripped. Ref. Okay. What are we saying then for the whole VAR debacle? He's checking it. You've got little pink spots on that thing. It's awarded. Hey, who's taking it? Who've we got? PK stepping up. Of course we have. Man of the moment. Man of the hour. Our captain. That wasn't a great pen. It just wasn't. But he has scored our only 2 goals of the season. Which is... it's concerning, isn't it? If we're honest, our centre-back is our only performer at the moment. And everyone else that we've got up front is injured. So we could do with that not being the case. We are edging towards 15 minutes left of the game, so we'll make another sub. Surprisingly, Coutinho is not performing. We'll bring Ricky Puig on for Sergio Roberto. Maybe, will we? Do you know what? We'll bring Gavi on. He's only like 10. We'll give him some game time. He's already had his birthday. Happy birthday, lad. We've got a goal kick from Ter Stegen. Put it to Arajo. Out to his right back. We'll drop some praise on the guys as well, because they're doing well. Balde, he's playing really well, considering he's not even full fitness for this game. The centre-back's faffing about on the ball, which I'm not a massive fan of. PK, it's on for his hat-trick. I thought he was just going to go through the run then. Why the hell not? He's been an absolute tank today. Dest. Oh my god, Lamella's just tried to break him in half. He's walking any ref. Oh, that's cynical. Horrific. Brilliant. Oh, I like the little red card marker at the top. Someone's going to tell me that was in last year's one and I've just never noticed, aren't you? Hope to God it wasn't. We're nearly finished. There's only about 5 or 6 seconds left of the game. Beautiful. Everyone on the bench just appeared at once, which was worrying. Surprisingly, PK picks up man of the match, as we'd expect, because he was absolutely obscene. Good performance. I am a big old fan. The game engine doesn't seem to have changed too much, like kind of UI-wise. The animations do seem a little bit smoother though, which I'm a fan of. What on earth is going on in this dressing room in the background? I hope they're going to clean this up. Have you seen this mess? Because there's a bin here. There's clothes all over the floor. Banana peels. Sort out your mess, lads. Can I throw something at them? Tell them to clean up. That's disgraceful. Champions League group stage. It's because I saw it was Champions Cup and it confused me, and it doesn't take a lot. It just doesn't. We are not top seed. We are second seeded, along with a hell of pretty juicy teams, which I'm more than happy to miss out on all these. And I'm more than happy to pick up any of these, really. I probably want to steer clear of Inter and Chelsea. Obviously, I can't play Villarreal or Atletico, so it leaves me 50-50 between easy or hard, which is fun. Your third seeds are decent. You probably want to avoid Leipzig and Atalanta. And then your fourth seeds, Milan and... Milan, really? Who do we want to avoid? Where did Man City come from? We don't want to see them either. Or Bayern. Oh, Jesus. Paris, Chelsea. Oh, that's a bit tasty. Dortmund, Man City. Obviously, this can't be us. Go on, I'll take this one. Lyon. Bang. Have a bit of that. Right, so we'll throw the rest out. Oh, happy days. So, who are we avoiding? So, there's no French teams in this, which we can't get anyway. And there's no Spanish teams. So, we'll just go through these. As we said, we want to avoid Leipzig. So, Porto have joined Paris and Chelsea. Zenit have joined Dortmund and Man City. Ajax have joined Zebre and Atletico. And Leipzig are still knocking about. So, Besiktas. Thank you very much. Scoot that through. And then from the final group, I don't think there's any teams that we can't have on this either. So we'll scoot through these. Who do we want to avoid? Milan? And then, oh, Jesus. That is a pretty tasty group. Just glad we're nowhere near it. I'll take Club Brugge, please. Olympiacos. That. I'm all over that. So, our other compatriots, is the word I was going for. Sevilla have got Bayern, Atalanta and Bruges. Madrid, Atletico that is, have got Juve, Ajax and Young Boys. Real Madrid have got Leipzig, Inter and Dinamo Kiev. And Villarreal have picked up Liverpool, Wolfsburg and Benfica. So, pretty nice groups. And I think we've got the easiest group of the lot there, which I am over the moon about. And I'm definitely going to save it, just in case the game crashes. Because I could be here all day and I'm not going to get a draw like that again. It's deadline day. I've had a little cheeky bit of movement before deadline day. But it's deadline day. And you can also see, if I move my head out of the way, I'm starting to make some movements here. And I'm pretty happy about them. Porto have offered us 6.75 million flat for Braithwaite. So hopefully, they actually take him. We've got some rumours knocking about. Liverpool are interested in Arajo. Gotta be honest, I might sell him just because his name's really awkward to pronounce. Also, didn't tell you this. Clement Lenglet's gone. He's out of here. 22 million. Gone. So, yeah. Out of here. Did try and sign Pavard. I'm a fan. I saw on Andrew's channel, Andrew Plays. I'll pop his channel up here somewhere, wherever it is, top corner. You know where it lives. Go and have a pop over and watch his as well, because he's very good at what he does. But he signed Pavard. I've referenced him in the Arsenal save on last year's game, that we both played one with Stuttgart kind of individually, and we've both got a little bit of a soft spot for Pavard now. And then he did the madness in the World Cup after, and it's just good. But they wanted stupid amount of money for him. It's not. It's just significantly more than I can offer. I'm currently sat on 7.4 million. We've only got 2 players attracting interest. We've got one more that I think I want to attract interest. This is handy that it shows whose contracts are expiring. I didn't realise Roberto's was due. He's 29. Did he come through our youth? He did. Oh, I might give him a little bit. I might try and sign it, sell Dembele, but I don't think we're going to get anything from him because his knee's still made out of jelly. That wasn't intentional, but it was a nice little rhyme. Ricky Puig is currently listed for loan, and Umtiti is listed for sale. Oh, what are you upset about? PK, go and have a word with him, lad. We all know exactly why he's upset, because I just tried to sell him. Didn't work. I think it's best time for your career. He's not a fan. Insist. Oh, he's now angry. Looks like we might be losing Dembele on a free, guys. Braithwaite rejected him. Not happy about that. He's earning 100 grand a week. For 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. Still got it left on his contract. Who on earth has let that happen? I am livid. We have players offered by agents. Mbappe, Brandt, and Emre Can. Emre Can's a no. And Brandt's the same, to be honest. Obviously, we want Mbappe. But if we can't afford Pavard for about 15 million, probably are not going to be able to afford Mbappe. A bit of a struggle trying to get rid of Mr. Braithwaite. Porto originally couldn't stump up what was required with no support from me loan-wise. Wages. I then offered him out with 40%, where I had an offer from Brighton of 9 million and 40% of his wages covered by me. So it was still us paying 40k, which he then refused. I did the same again, but offered 50% of the wages, which was 49.5. Valencia, I think, were the ones to pick that up, about 7.5 million. He refused. So I thought, right, I've had enough. Get out of here. Offered him out for loan. Where? Little Napoli have turned up. So they've offered us 69 grand wages straight away. 42,000 per month. So you're probably looking to round that up about 80k wages. So we're only paying 20% of his wages over the next season. Hopefully, at the end of the year, we can then sell him. Just sell him. Not pay any wages. Just sell him. Get him out of here. But this allows us to bring in someone who I'm eyeing up, but we'll see whether it comes through or not. It was going to be Roy, but turns out we didn't have enough money. So we didn't. We were going for Jesus Corona. He looks pretty handy. Can play on both left and right, inverted winger-wise, which is what we're using. And probably would have been one of our stronger players in both sides. We'll ignore the glaring name issue. We just won't reference it. But it's done us again, isn't it? It's a shame. Deadline day is nearly over. We've got an hour left. There's no real chance for us to bring anyone in. No one came in for Frankie de Jong as well, which I'm kind of happy about. I would have liked to get rid of him for 150 million. That would have been pretty handy. But no, Solskjaer came over and watched the game, but didn't put any money on the table. So he's still with us. We've got a little bit more money in the bank now, which is kind of what we were going for. 31 million. Transfer budget wise, we are still the 7.5 that we had at the start of the window. So deadline day for us wasn't all that eventful, but it has allowed us to kind of steady the quaffers, bring in a little bit more money. We'll be back for our second game at the Champions League group stage, and I'll team it up with the game against Atletico Madrid. Played a few league games since, so we played Sevilla and they lost 2-0 from PK brace, a goal from a corner and then a penalty with a late Lamela red card. We then followed that up annoyingly with a 1-1, but our strike kind of partnership was Braithwaite, De Jong and Balde. I'm surprised we even scored, to be quite honest, but it was a brilliant cross from Alba and then the header from De Jong about 3 yards out, completely unchallenged. And then the game from Mallorca started off with a goal for them from a penalty from Kang In Lee, and then PK scored a header and then scored a penalty. So it was a little bit of Groundhog Day regards to our goal, but I'll take it. He's scored 4 now. He's our top scorer, which is just stupid. Apparently, he's a pretty handy penalty taker as well. So his stats actually at 13. So it's not the best, but it's by no means bad. So we'll be back, as I said, for these 2 games of Madrid and then Lille, who are the current French champions as well. So don't forget that. But if you have enjoyed that, if you can do me a favour and give me a like, subscribe, flick the bell. And thank you very much for your time.